Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here. Welcome back to another CounterSide video. First things first, it was just a prank guys, it was just a prank. I was never going to quit CounterSide. I know some of you guys were like talking about it in the last video, in the last stream. But yeah, to make the prank succeed, I have to stop posting videos for a couple of days. But that takes a toll on me because now I have to upload 6 videos today and there'll be plenty of CounterSide videos coming out soon. But the prank worked, that's all that matters. A lot of people believe, a lot of people fall for it. That's all that matters. Alright, now that the prank is over, 1st of April is over, let's move on. Let's talk about CounterSide Global updates. What are CounterSide Global having? So first things first, we're going to talk about the first half update of 2023. So developers notes. Okay, so dear CEO, my name is Kim Hyun So, the new head PD of CounterSide. I'm here to discuss the upcoming updates of the first half of 2023. Okay, so what are we having? So we are having the new co-op boss, Tyrant Gijas. Looks cool. Cool boss. So this is a co-op battle boss. So it's supposed to replace the worm boss, right? So it's like the same as the worm boss, but before it was the worm boss, right? But it's a different character altogether. Cool design. Love the cool design. Why is this fry so salty? The new co-op boss battle boss, Tyrant Gijas, is planned to be featured at the start of May 2023. Tyrant Gijas is a superior type of Tyrant Sword and Tyrant Armor, which we hope will become a new challenge to all those who enjoy co-op battles. I don't know about you guys, but I don't particularly enjoy co-op battles that much. I mean, it's cool, but there's no incentive, there's no rewards. Other than your guild consortium ranks is higher or lower. But you don't get any bonus rewards. All you get is from the entry point of you doing the arena and also you doing the co-op boss per se, right? So that's the thing. The co-op battle renewal, which was on the previous version of the roadmap, is on hold. We have concluded that the co-op battle function itself is not serving its purpose to its full potential just yet. Okay, so that's cool. To compensate, to allow more CEOs to participate in the co-op battle, we're currently renewing the consortium UI as well, as adding in practice mode without any penalties. So this feature will be added at the end of April. Okay, so this is a new boss coming out soon. So look forward to it. Tyrant Gijas is going to be the next one. So next we have Guilty Gear Strive collab coming for global server. Not C though, only global for now. So let's have a look what this is about. On June 2023, a long-awaited collab with Guilty Gear Strive, okay, will begin. So more detailed information on the collaboration will be released soon. But we can handle this much, that to maximize the attractiveness of Guilty Gear Strive, we are planning to alter the method of acquiring the collab units. Alright, cool. Moreover, since the collab is new to global server, okay, they didn't mention C here, they only mentioned global. C is not included, alright, C, don't get your hopes up, C, alright. Rerun for the Korean server, so meaning these collab units existed for quite a long time, hence some of the collaboration units are under consideration for a balance patch. What's more, there'll be an addition to collab units, hence please look forward to the event. Okay, next up, Jukebox Acquisition Collision. So what is this? They plan to update the jukebox system, which is where you hear the songs and stuff. I'm not sure how useful this is to most CEOs. The main goal of the jukebox system is to give CEOs a hidden achievement of sorts and provide excitement upon clearing hidden achievements. At this point, we have concluded that the original intent was not working. Okay, so they are going to change the conditions to acquire HBGM will be displayed on the screen. Alright, fair enough. Policies on buffs and debuffs of characters. Okay, yeah, spill some fries. Okay, there. Now I will explain a bit about the buff or debuff status effects. Before explaining them, I'd like to modify a terminology, debuff resistance. Debuff resistance is the upper concept of debuff, just we're going to change it to status effect res. This change will be implemented in-game and we'll notice it soon. So they're changing the name. Isn't it the same? The functions are extremely complicated and intertwined with each other. Under these circumstances, 3 statuses, stun does not get influenced by nullify buff or debuff effects. However, CEOs will have no way of knowing this information in-game. True. Therefore, we are currently reviewing to improve the visibility of statuses that do not have any effect by nullify buff or debuff to quickly notify the CEOs what effect each unit is under. Makes a lot of sense. Hopefully they'll improve that. So Gauntlet event mode. We're also preparing a new Gauntlet mode without having to worry about league downgrades. It will have a mode without applying gear stats, a mode where everyone can have a chance to use newly released units in a limited fashion, and more. We're coming out with more event modes to release stress from PvP. So what do you guys think? I think it's pretty cool. Starting from the first courage, limited PvP skin was added as a reward. Limited to the Master League in the CEO. Okay, adjustment of victory points and league downgrade. Okay, not that important I think. Balance patch. We're gathering data from CEOs from Platinum League and above. Wow, Platinum League and above. They will try to gather data to look at the squad recruits, win rates, number of bans and so on to pick on the units to be balanced and adjusted around mid-April 2023. Please don't replace the king, man. I love replace the king. Alright, collection renewal is planned to be implemented at the start of August. On this renewal, CEO will be able to see all the bits and pieces of information that were scattered in the game in one place. Additionally, more detailed information and visual aids, such as skill cut-ins, each character will be organized and added to the collection to help understand each character. Okay, makes a lot of sense. And the upcoming substreams for global server until the start of August, the following substreams will be released. The Moonless Knight, the Iron Knight, 3-3, Neverland Nevermore. Okay, they slowly replace this throughout. All of the developer team and I will do our best so that our CEOs can continue to enjoy playing and anticipate more content in CounterSide. This concludes the end of the episodes of the developer notes. Okay, pretty cool stuff. What do you guys think? I do enjoy it. So let's talk about excuse me. So let's talk about the this one. What is this called? Roadmap for April. So what is Global having? As you can see, Global will be having Awakened Maria, Claret, Rearm Titan, and Replacer Rook Operator. So let's talk about each of these individually. Give you guys an idea. Which one is a must-have? Awakened Maria? No, not a must-have. Not a must-have. Claret? No. Garbage. Claret? Useless. Trust me, useless. I never used him a single time before in my life. Maybe when he's up in PvP, but he's never up in PvP. Rearm Titan? Yes. Get Rearm Titan, and that's about it. Don't get Replacer Rook as well. The only thing you want to care about is Rearm Titan. So let me bring up C server. Hopefully explain to you guys why Rearm Titan is going to be so cool and why he's always banned. Now Rearm Titan has this leader skill similar to Rearm Orca. So basically you get 1 cost upon deployment and immediately recovers 40% of max HP one time if HP falls below 1%. This only happens one time, so if you heal him up, he doesn't one time per deployment. So you can redeploy him if you want to get this effect again. So basic skill, you can see pretty chill here. The passive skill, right, is pretty cool. This one gives another 1 resources upon deployment. Very cool. Special skill has the ability to, after every third skill, including basic attacks, fires a mortar that inflicts AoE damage 4 times. This AoE can decrease healing by 25%. Alright, this is actually pretty cool. Titan skill is actually, the AoE is quite huge as well, right? It's not mentioned here, but the AoE is pretty huge. And last but not least, the passive skill has the ability to push an enemy all the way back and decrease their defense. And yeah, this is actually surefire. That means it will hit anyone with high evasion. Awakened Ayubin will always get pushed back. Libra Tennis can get pushed back, etc. Decrease defense by 35% for 15 seconds to a single target. So Rearm Titan is very good because this dude is very flexible. You can put him in the soldier team, you can put him in the counter team, you can put him everywhere. So notice now I have the cost, right? So you see you can give back the cost so fast. And yeah, it's just a cool unit. I would highly recommend everyone to build Rearm Titan. He's also good in PvE, by the way. If you guys are wondering, very good in PvE. You can run one dive team centered around this character to auto. Alright, definitely very strong character for sure. Now as for Awakened Maria. Now do you need Awakened Maria? Personally, you don't really need Awakened Maria. I would highly recommend say for Kyrian if you can. Now I'll do a much more in-depth guide regarding these few characters. But Awakened Maria is the only Awakened that I don't have on C server. But definitely I'm very aware with how strong she is or how weak she is because I've been fighting lots of Awakened Maria in PvP lots of time. Now let me glance through and show you guys the skill. Now, she is a bit unique, alright? The concept of her is she creates a portal where the allies that pass through the portal will basically teleport to more front. So basically it allows you to rush, but you're better off just using Drakasha if you want to rush where she can basically drag herself. You can use Rearm Elizabeth, you can use like Kang and stuff. characters that can be deployed paratrooper, deployed everywhere to rush. So you don't really need this portal as much. She also has the ability, as you can see, to teleport back to the rearmost area of the map whenever her HP falls below 70% and 40%. Similar to Awakened Seoyun, she has the jump back mechanic, very good in PvP. So that's something to take note of. One thing is, you can notice her skill right here for a passive skill. She gets a lot of crit. So her crit is quite high, therefore her damage is actually not too bad, but I do think that Awakened Seoyun can do more overall, or even Kyuren, right? You can see right here, the ultimate skill is very strong. So if you use her ultimate skill can hit a lot of enemies. You can see valid hits is 5. So insane skill right here. What makes her strong is mostly in the ultimate skill. If you're trying to cheese her or build a team around her, yeah, it can work for sure. But I don't think she's a must-have. Like, I don't really see much use of her in PvE unless you're trying to cheese some stage. Now next up, we also have Clareth. Now I'll be honest with you, sure, you should get Clareth because it's the counter pass, but other than that, you don't need Clareth as much. This guy don't have anything good in his skill. You can see he has this basic skill, defense penetration 60%, which is cool that you can penetrate defense, but you're not reducing defense. So you're just penetrating defense, so it only works for you, it doesn't work for everyone else. So Clareth is a 4-cost striker that just get outclassed by a lot of other rearm strikers, like rearm Orca, rearm Esterosa. They are all 4-cost as well. So there's just no reason to use Clareth. Before the release of the rework of the Origin, we used to have 2 Danger Cloaks, right? And you have 2 bosses. Maybe you can use him in the other boss. But right now, there's just less incentive to basically get him. But up to you guys. You guys can take that information with what you will. I still think the counter pass is worth it for sure. But yeah, it's unfortunate that the unit is not that strong per se. Last but not least is the Operator Replacer Rook. Now Replacer Rook, again, I don't think she's a must-have as well. So she grants perfect evasion to all allies for 5 seconds, inflict hit minus 30% to all enemies, and the effect cannot be cancelled. Perfect evasion, cool, but I do think that getting barrier for Sigma is going to be better defensively if that's what you're trying to get out from PvP, or even getting Olivia Park, right? Which is also kind of a good stat right here, right? Cancels harmful effect and recovery per second. It's also better than this perfect evasion. I'm not sure, maybe this is like more like a specific team, Awakened Jushiyun team per se, but a lot of characters already have innate perfect evasion built into them, so I don't see why you need to stack multiple perfect evasion. But I guess this one cannot be cancelled, so there's some tangible benefits to it. But it's just quite hard to use this because it requires a ranger first, and a supporter, and a striker. So most of the time, if you're running like a perfect evasion, a tanky build character, you want to put a striker first. So this one is like a bit counterintuitive. But yeah, it might be much more towards a PvE side, but hey, I don't think she's worth getting. That's just my humble opinion of this entire roadmap. Yeah, I do think that Rearm Titan is the only one that you should be working towards. If you can only, build one character, that's the one that you want to consider getting. So yeah, overall that's gonna be it for this video. I'm gonna go make more guides. I have a bunch of tier list videos coming soon. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Don't forget to subscribe, and goodbye.